Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play the Dragon Quest HD-2D Remake. Dragon Quest 1 specifically. One of these days I'll get that right, but that day is not today. So, we have procured ourselves a special key. The second of 3 special keys we will get in the game. Excuse me. So, let's go see if we can find all the goodies that this key will allow us here. We're going to start off in Tantagil here, when loading occurs. I believe, yeah, there should be. If I can find the right spot. Meow. A blue chest right here, which gets us a little bit of money. It's always good to get a little bit of money, you know? I mean, can't complain about a little bit of money. I guess you can if you really needed just a few more coins than they gave you. But anyway, I think that's the only thing in Tantagil proper. Now we go to the castle. And this may be the last time we see the castle until the end of the game. It's very, very possible. Let's see, there should be some stairs around here I need to go down. Not those. There are a couple of things we need from here. Sadly, that's not one of them. Sadly, we will probably never... I've said it before, but I'm pretty sure we're never going to see the inside of that room. Here we go. First, we're going to check this stuff. Get yourselves a good old seed of agility there. Not much else, but this barrier, if we were to step on it, it would hurt a whole lot. So you're going to cast ourselves a safe passage. Luckily, that'll hold out for a while. Can't remember what all's over here. Prayer ring's always good. I thought there was more reason to come over here. Yeah, Galenholm has a grave. We're going to need a very specific key that we do not have yet. But sadly, we just don't got it. Yeah, well, that's all we can get out of there. Not much really hidden behind that little area, is there? Yeah, safe passage wears off. I know you're around here somewhere. The thing we really needed to come to the castle for, pretty sure it was this. Yeah, here we go. This is what we needed. We got ourselves a cutscene. Uh-huh. These sunstone. We definitely need that. That's the one critical item that we had to get here. Now he's going to take a nap. Now that you've taken your nap, we get ourselves a dog suit. Is that it? I don't think that's it. I think there's something here. And a seed of strength. There we go. But with that, we have raided this place well enough. And now I know we've heard about the grave of Galen that we've barely looked at. We need to do a thing. We'll still need the key for that. But before that, we can go in here. Go in this room, and there's a blue door. Is that it? I think this is it. Ah, neat. Okay, let's see. And there's a cat suit. A ring of clarity. That's always good, but I think that's about it. Other than looking at our face. And we could go to the grave of Galen, but there's no use because, as I said, we need our last key for that. And these dog and these cat suits. Let's actually put those on. We are cat. It does not let us talk to cat, sadly. Or dog. We are missile. But yes, we have a dog in a cat suit. If you had, I think it's if you have a Dragon Quest III save data on your machine, your console or your PC, you get these right at the beginning of the game, and they're actually really solid pieces of armor for the very early part of the game. But we kind of want the magic armor still. It's a little stronger. Notice, I just want you to pay attention to the numbers here. The magic armor is 225. The cat and dog suits are both 208, which, considering 225 isn't that much higher, they would have taken you to this part of the game fairly easily. I mean, they're higher than the iron armor, and that's a fairly late thing. But yeah, the dog and cat suits would have been pretty dang solid. But anyway, next place we need to go is Cole here. Because we might just find a better weapon here. I need to go though. It's in the inn. Or not the inn, the well. It's in the well. Nice big old blue chest right there. Which has the Urukai's sword. It's not a huge bump, but it's still a bump. Plus it has an effect that if you use it, it lowers defense on enemies. We'll equip it. I have no problem with equipping that. Let's see. I don't have a whole lot of spare room. I'm going to bag the dog and cat suit here, so I do not need them. I was just equipping them just to get, you know, just to let everybody see what they look like. That's why I was equipping them. And now Remolder. For a very if I'm right, this is a very disappointing one. But it is still a blue door we can look at. All the way back here. Disappointing item-wise, anyway. Special medicine. I mean, fair enough. Is there anything else in here? No, there is not. I mean, it gives you it's pretty much the strongest, just straight-up healing item we have. But still, that's kind of like, yeah, okay, I guess. For a blue key, that seems to be weak a little bit. Just a little bit weak, in my opinion. Oh well, anyway. Cave of Dwarves had a door we couldn't get in earlier. Nobody in here to talk to, but there are 2 treasure chests that we were looking at earlier. And we get a strength ring. And then a suit of tectonic plate. Which, I mean, the magic armor's nice, don't get me wrong. It reduces spell damage. But this is just a straight up nice thing. It's also an anti-fire, but I don't think fire's nearly as prevalent. We're gonna put that in the bag. Hang on to hit just in case I run into an enemy that casts a ton of spells at me, and we might want the magic armor. Yeah. So now that we've done all of that, I do believe that's all the blue doors. It's all the blue doors we can get in towns. At least for now. I'm pretty sure there are some later down the line, but, you know. In here. Our good old friend is right there, waiting to talk to us. Probably should have switched over to the boomerang or something. Oh well, we'll worry about that later. Hi, Zaylin. Or a Calcum. Let's go ahead and commit that to memory. And now we did fight a battle here. We're probably going to fight another one. But there is something we want, and I want to make sure about something. Okay, good. There is a boss fight here. I don't think I'm up to it, but I'm going to make the attempt. I just gotta remember exactly what door to step through to trigger the fight. That's not it. All right. I don't think it's here. I think it's further north. But we are definitely going to make the attempt here. Make one attempt. Just to see how badly I'm still outmatched by this boss monster that is kind of sitting there waiting for us. Okay, I cannot remember where he is. I know he exists around here somewhere. Could have sworn it was inside that building, but it seems like I was wrong about that. Could have sworn it was in there. Was it in here? Yeah, like I said, I could have sworn it was up there. But it's very possible it was down here. Getting stuck on the terrain. I still like that name. Okay, I've killed off enough time just looking for this. I'm gonna pause the video, and when I come back, I will find this thing. Give me just a second here. It took a few minutes, but I remembered where that path was. It took me a bit. Sadly, this guy is not exactly fun to fight. You will see why in just a second. So let's go ahead. I'm going to equip that. Don't expect that to work very often. Where is it? Demon demeanor. So yeah, he is a demon. He's got a ton of hit points, and if he hits with that helm splitter, we are in big trouble. But he'll hit with it anyway. You'll see. Always keep dodgy dance up. So I'm not getting much benefit out of that, am I? Oh well. And that's why it hurts a lot.
Much better. Not today. Much better.
And of course, sometimes he manages to snooze us. Right before he does that,
much better. Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Not today. Thou shalt not escape.
ow.
Mid-heal.
That gets old real fast. Part of the problem is we don't have access to the really good healing spells yet. Yeah.
Not today. Mid-heal. Mid-heal.
One good thing about this fight is he doesn't heal. We can still do that though.
Mid-heal.
And then gets to clock me for more hit points than I have. And that's usually how that fight goes. There are better heals and there's some better equipment we can find later that make this much easier. But we're going to continue from the last fight I won right before I went in there. By the way, it is just in through here. You go down and around, and you can get into the little area where he's sitting there right before he crit me to death for literally more hit points than I can actually have. Hit me for 371. Well, okay, not more than I could actually have, but very close to it. I would have had full hit points to survive that. Oh well. Anyway, now that we've seen that, and seen just how much of a jackass this particular fight is, it's time to take a break. And now that we've done all the blue key exploration, there is one more blue door we need to go in, and that's in the cave where Gwalen is. So we will do that next time. But until then, take care, everyone.